Hello Magic fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to another standard gameplay video and today we are playing a Golgari Demon counter deck, mashing together a few archetypes which works reasonably well. So we've seen pretty much every card in the deck before, but it does revolve around Unholy Annex and demons like Demon Wall. We do have 2 copies of the Speed Demon and also 2 copies of Desecration Demon instead of Bloodletter of Akazosh, just for something different. It is a huge 4-mana 6/6 with flying, but at the beginning of each combat, any opponent may sack a creature of their choice. If they do, we have to tap the creature and put a +1/+1 counter on it. But then the rest of the deck is also a +1/+1 counter theme, because if we get counters on the Demon Wall, it can attack as if though it didn't have Defender, and as a 2-mana 3/3 with Menace, it's pretty good. So we've got a Ouroboros, incredibly powerful, Innkeeper's Talent as well. Obviously put the counter from Innkeeper's Talent on a Ouroboros, which then increases its power, so it puts more counters on everything else. And then round out the deck, we have Land White Elves, Overlord, Deep Cavern Bat is a great creature to buff with the talent if we don't have an Ouroboros, or with the Ouroboros itself, because it has lifelink. And then Bid of Triumph for removal. And then the mana base, Swamps, Forest, Blue and Marsh, a couple of Underground Mortuaries, and then Wastewood Verger. So a very simple, basic deck, but one that is a bit of a different take on the blue-black Demons deck, and works pretty well. You can get some absolutely massive creatures, especially if you level up a talent fully and then just start putting loads of counters on the Ouroboros, which then puts loads of counters on everything else. So pretty fun when it works. Being creature heavy, obviously it does suffer from removal, but that is the same for every deck. But try it out and let me know how it goes for you down in the comments. I'll give a shout out to my patrons. They are Arcadius, Mihal, Thomas and Adrian. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you everyone else for your support. Please leave a like and subscribe. And as I said, please leave a comment down below. And I'll see you all in my gameplay. We go first. Would obviously like a demon. Hooray. It's not going to do anything, but never mind. Do you have another one? They always have one. Another one. No, Preacher. I'm not that fussed about Spell Pierce at the moment. Let's take Kaito. Like the other land for the Speed Demon. What do they draw? They drew a Tragic Trajectory. At least we can just gain loads of life. And next we can get down with Speed Demon. I would like a land so that we could Speed Demon and level up the other talent. Yep. Yep. Because they warped the timeline colour. Why are you struggling to pay? Yeah. What the hell? At least we do have an Overlord now. And another Innkeeper's Talent. If they swing with the Preacher, I will block with the Overlord. But what are they going to do? So they can't Kaito in. That's a lot of spell pierces. Might as well. They either counter it or they don't. I don't know if that's literally the only options, but they may as well. Yep. We just have to hope they don't have another strategic betrayal. They don't yet. And next turn we level up one of our talents. Let's grow one bat once and I don't know what elves. You're gonna have to start blocking eventually. And next turn we level up the other one. Hopefully they don't have another strategic betrayal. No, they don't. Good. Our opponent goes first. We have no green lands. If we draw a green land, that'll be perfect. Oh, sometimes magic works. We do still need another one. No, we don't. So they're obviously on a food deck. And next turn... Oh, I should have played out the Land of Elves. I don't know why I did that. Next turn we Ouroboros. Don't have removal. No one likes that. They are a real food deck. Annoyingly, now we can't play out the Ouroboros. Well, I'm going to get down with talent. Get down the mortuary. I'm going to keep that for now. And that's a decent blocker. Although if I attack, I imagine it means I have another puny snack. Or just that. Let's get down land of what elves. Let's level up. And we can hold up a bit of triumph. They only have 2 cards in hand. We'll discard the other bit of triumph. Well, let's Ouroboros. Grow you. And hopefully take over again. They do have a lot of food tokens. Oh. Can we just get 2 turns with it? They have enough mana that paying ward is not an issue. If they have a puny snack, that's -2, -2. Maybe I'm being a coward. And that does cost 3, so they couldn't cast it on us anyway. But we're going to have a sizable demon wall next turn. Yeah. Well, that's pretty large. I'm going to hold back. Because if we attack, they'd have to chomp with the Hollow Scavenger. But then if they have removal for our Demon Wall and a buff spell, which we see they have, now it turns out they wouldn't have had it. They wouldn't have had both. One was a land, but obviously they can gain a lot of life. But probably not enough. They can gain, what, 9 up to 25? Our board's going to be absolutely massive next turn. It's weird they put the Assassin's Trophy to the bottom. Like, if they're going to get another turn, because hell, the Demon Ward itself has Menace. So they can't block all our creatures. Oh, you haven't gained any life. So that should be game over then. Because the Demon Wall has menace and will be lethal by itself. Once we give everything, it'll be like 20 plus 20 plus 20. The stick is the hollow scavenger. Oh, obviously plus 40 because it's doubled. So we swing in with everything and hit them for 161? No, 171. So that's going to do it, mate. Yep. Yep. Nope. There we go. Well, we have, in theory, a very powerful hand. We do need a second green source. I have a Land of White Elves. Let's get her down the Deep Cavern Bat, see what they're playing with. That doesn't bother me at the moment. That's the only thing they can actually play next turn. If we don't draw a land, we can keep his talent. Oh, we do draw a land. And it means we can cast the Ouroboros next turn. Yeah, why not? We'll hold back. We can take out the Exemplar. Right. Day of Judgment. I don't know why they cast out the Exemplar then. Let's take their Kirin. Let's take out the Llanowar, discard the Llanowar Elves. We have a 6/5. There's a Sunborn, which we can take out a bit of Triumph and carry on smashing in. And yeah, we definitely play out the Innkeeper's Talent and start growing the Deep Cavern Bat to gain back some life. Well, we have a Demon Wall, we have an Ouroboros, we have Innkeeper's Talent. We have everything we need. Llanowar Elves would be nice though. Up against life gain. Sometimes magic is as easy as that. Wait, they kept a one lander. That's Bold. Next turn we can Ouroboros. Turn after that we Demon Wall and Innkeeper's Talent. And we might be able to outgrow their Pride Mate. Unless I get down double Innkeeper's Talent. Showered by Ghosts. How did we guess? Take that. At least they are stuck on 2 lands for now. At least they're stuck on 3 lands for now. Don't have enough. At least that's not as bad. I'm going to do Demon Wall, Innkeeper's Talent, explore the Demon Wall, level up, so our things do have walled, and next turn we can Ouroboros and Innkeeper's Talent. And now we go big. Have at you. Got Menace. And next turn, we level up the talent again. But yeah, they're going to have a lot of chump blockers, but we're just going to overpower them.